Here we are, another unboxing. Voice a little raspy tonight. A little bit of wine, a little bit of cheese. I think it's the same wine I had for the last unboxing, the Quintessence from Chateau Pesquis Ventoux. And if it wasn't, oh no, it wasn't. I wasn't having that wine, but I opened it from the last unboxing, and that wine is nothing short of amazing. $25 wine, awesome. So didn't have the price in the last unboxing. Chateau Pesquis Quintessence from Ventoux is a Syrah, Grenache Syrah blend. I think Syrah, Grenache, so probably more Syrah than Grenache, but Southern Rhone, France, amazing, awesome wine. So I've been unboxing today from Wineworks. I have another J.J. Buckley box, but let's do the Wineworks first. And a lot of funky wines in here, which you'll see what I mean in a minute. So here we go. Now I cheated, and I already opened one because I wanted to try one. And it's Calcspitz or something. So I've been hearing a lot about these pet nats, Pétillant Naturel. So it's an ancestral way to make wine. It's nothing new. It's just sort of like the extended contact orange wine, white wine that's got the extended skin contact. People are just re-exploring old techniques. So this is the ancestral technique for making sparkling wine, where they're fermenting in the bottle, second fermentation. And yeah, so this wine is from Austria. So this was an Austrian version of a pet nat. So think of it as sparkling wine. Now, what did it taste like? It tasted sour. It tasted like a Gose. So if you had a Gose beer, it's like a salt and spiced, low alcohol, but sour beer. It's kind of what this reminded me of. It didn't really taste like a sparkling wine, more like a sparkling beer, although just beer is sparkling, but it's kind of what it reminded me of. I enjoyed it. Different for sure. I think the alcohol is 10.5%. So Goses are like 2 or 3%. So this is like the Gose version of a wine. So wines are typically in the 12 to 15%. This is 10, so these are lower. So you'll see a common trend here. A lot of pet nats. I've never tried them. Wanted to. There's a lot of funky ones, a lot of different types. So this is the first one. Let's just grab another one. I could tell which ones they are because they're actually using caps. So that way they end up fermenting in the bottle. A lot of weird ones. So this one's Mount Midoriyama Total Victory. So it's another pet nat, Pétillant Naturel, from... It's made from the Sagrantino, Vermentino, Dolcetto, so an Italian one. At least I think it's Italian. What's the name of this? I mean, a lot of these have these funky, weird labels. 12.6% alcohol. No, this is actually from Australia. So an Australian pet nat. I don't know, some of them they claim are sweet. I'm hoping all of the ones I bought are dry, but I don't know. So, see how this one is. And here's another one. Again, you see the top. And this is from Carnero, so California. Sparkling Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent is typically an Austrian red grape. I guess they're using it to make a sparkler. Looks like a white sparkler. Pétillant Naturel in Carnero, Sonoma. So, interesting. This one has a vintage, 2019. Some of the other ones don't have vintages. The first one did not, said non-vintage. This one, second one doesn't say any vintage either. 2019, United States, pet nat. Here's another one, a funky label. A lot of the color sometimes is cloudy, just because of the ancient style. That's what it would do sometimes. My first one that I opened definitely had a cloudiness to it. So this is Fiano, I can't read that, Narodavola. So South Australian Pétillant Naturel. And the Astro Bunny, 2019. So it looks silly, right? This wine was probably $45. So I'll chill it, try it. Maybe I'll try it on camera, make a video out of it. But another pet nat. All the rage. So while I was ordering these from Wineworks, I ran into this. So this is my favorite Nero d'Avola from Italy. And it's from, what's it called? Not Sicily. Sicily? Is Nero d'Avola from Sicily? I'm a little off sometimes with my wine education. But anyway, my favorite Nero d'Avola, this type of grape from Italy. This one's a great wine. It's been $25. I think this might have been a little more. When I first found this one, it was like $20. I think now it's gone up. But a really good expression of it. Really solid. And hopefully it'll be just as good. So I saw it and I figured I'd buy it. Haven't had it in a long time, actually. I watched a documentary recently on Slovenian wine from Slovenia. So I wasn't necessarily looking for any Slovenian wine, although I was. I watched a documentary, was looking for some Slovenian wine. Didn't find any of the ones that were on the video I watched on YouTube. But then I found this. So this is some Slovenian wine made from the Ribolla grape, white wine, 12.5%. Never had a Slovenian wine, white wine. Excited to try it, something new. So these pet nats and the Ribolla, Slovenian Ribolla, something new to try. They wrapped this one. Bellevue. So this is a great winery out of New Jersey. New Jersey winery, Pet Nat. I met the winery owner a long time ago. Jim is his name. Really, really great guy. 12%. So again, you can see that the color is cloudy. Outer Coastal Plain region of New Jersey, Bellevue Winery. And hopefully it's dry. I just don't know. But I'm hoping some of them taste a little different than that first one, which was really sour-ish. I really enjoy sparkling water, sparkling wine. Sparkling wine's typically very dry. Champagne, I mean. Or Cava, or some other of the sparkling wines. Franciacorta from Italy, and Prosecco. Some of the other ones. California sparkling. But first Pet Nat I had was very sour. So I'm hoping they're not all that way. I mean, I might have a little bit of funk, something a little different, but... the first one just sort of reminded me of a sour beer. So did the first orange wine, extended skin contact wine. Just reminded me of a sour beer. It's a style I used to enjoy many years ago when I drank some beer, but a style sort of I grew out of, and then I just exclusively really drink wine now. So let's see what else we got. Let's see another Pet Nat. Wevo Pet Nat. They put it PT Nat. And this is from Portugal, 11%. So I said all these are very, very low alcohol. Vino, Espumante, Natural, sparkling wine, Vin Petit Natural. So, and it actually says on here, method ancestral method, 2019. So I put the vintage on this too. I don't remember a lot of the prices on these, but some of these were definitely like 30, 40 bucks. I think one was even 50. So even though maybe the labels look a little, oh, these aren't expensive wines or whatever, they are not inexpensive. They're definitely up there in price, but a very trendy sort of style, although I don't see them in any liquor stores. So they claim they're super trendy, maybe in wine bars. All the liquor stores I shop from don't have it, but then when I checked Wineworks, where I bought the orange wine from, they had it. So I thought check them out for this, and sure enough they had some. So 2 more wines to go. I didn't buy a full 12 from here, so this one looked crazy. So another Pet Nat, but look at the color, just crazy. Piggy Pop, Pet Nat 2019. Ironically, from the Nero d'Avola grape. So where's this one made from? In Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Wild Man 2019 Piggy Pop. Oh, great. Imported by Wine Imports Mount Laurel. Oh, McLaren Vale. So another Australian Pet Nat. So I guess Australia's making some of these. From grapes. So Nero d'Avola is like an Italian grape, and they're making these Pet Nats in Australia with Italian grapes. So I have a feeling this one's going to be funky and or sweet. I don't know. But again, like goofy label, but like a $40-something bottle of wine. So, very interesting. Very interesting. I think in one of my very first unboxings, I was drinking the Marina Zvetic Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. So this wine, like I said, sub $30. Nothing short of amazing. I always like having a few of these in my cellar. I know that they sell them. So I bought one. This is a 2016. So, I mean, just ready to go, ready to drink. A little decanting, but awesome wine. Always like to have it. I know Wineworks has it, so made sure I got one. So that's it. That's from Wineworks. A lot of Pet Nats here. I think that was 10 total bottles. I'd have a full 12 from JJ Buckley I'll do next. And until next time, have a good night.